Welcome back to Rondell Designs. This market vlog was from today. I'm right on top of the editing and getting it uploaded. It was a pretty easy one to edit though. It was just the Rosebud Sunday market, which is pretty much a trash and treasure market. There are a few handmade stalls, a few imported stalls, but I would say it's predominantly trash and treasure. I haven't done this market in many years. It used to be on the main big oval in Rosebud on the foreshore, and I can't remember why, but it changed. The Lions Club that used to run it stopped running it, and I think it was Rosebud Lions Club, and then Bonio took over, and it kind of changed quite a bit. You had to have, from memory, you had to have public liability insurance, which I have, but a lot of trash and treasure sellers don't. You had to pre-book. The price went up to $50, I think, so it kind of died. But it's still going. It's been going the first Sunday of the month for years. I inquired about it a couple of weeks ago because I thought it could be a good one to do as a vlog for you guys to show you what it's like. And also I have been needing to clear out some clutter at home. So I thought I'd do it. I inquired, and it turns out during winter it's only $30 and you don't have to pre-book. You can just rock up on the morning, which is what it used to be like years ago when the previous Lions Club ran it. So I just rolled up there this morning, and here's the vlog. At the end, as usual, I'll tell you how much I made, how much I spent, if I think it's worth it, and if I think I'm going to do it again. It's 10:35 p.m. Saturday night. I just had a shower. I probably should be well in bed asleep by now because I need to get up at probably like 5:45. I'm pretty much ready. I've got the car packed. I just need to get dressed and go. This one is probably just going to be a really quick vlog, little vlog, because I'm just doing pre-loved. I'm not selling any of my handmade goods, so I'll still definitely do sales updates throughout the market and how much I sell versus how much I spend. But yeah, so I guess this is a good market vlog for anyone. So not just people who are necessarily looking to sell their handmade wares or their art, because it's basically anyone who wants to clear out some of their stuff from home. That's what I'm doing. I've just been through my house, not super thoroughly, to be honest. I could have gone a lot harder, but I had stuff sitting at my door that I've been needing to get rid of for a few weeks. So I just wanted to get rid of that. I thought it's a great opportunity to do a market vlog. It's close. The Rosebud Foreshore Lions Club market is literally probably 5 minutes down the road from my house. I didn't pre-book, even though he said it's probably better if you do pre-book. I was really just waiting till the last minute to see what was happening with the weather, because it was looking like it might have been raining, but it doesn't look like it will. So I'm just going to roll up. He said to arrive between 6:30 a.m. and 7. Normally, when I used to do this market every few months, years and years ago, I probably didn't do it in winter. I would normally do it in the warmer months and line up from 6, if not before, because the line would get really busy. But I don't think it's like that anymore. It's nowhere near as busy as it used to be. So what I might do is probably aim to leave here about 6:10, grab a coffee, and then go jump in line, and yeah, I'm sure I'll get a decent spot, and then hopefully it's a good day for sales. I'd love to make a couple of hundred at least and just get rid of a heap of stuff. Like, I really need to get rid of stuff. We're having a yard sale at our studio in a few weeks too, so whatever I don't sell here I'll keep for that, but I'm just hoping to get rid of quite a few bit. And then if I get a couple more $100, then that's a bit more money I can put actually I'll probably put it towards my home rent, or if I need to buy some more product samples for Life in Style, I can do that too. But yeah, so I'm going to try and get to sleep now. I had a massive nap this afternoon, so I really hope I can get to sleep and at least get about 6 hours. Of course, the dog's starting to attack me now because I'm on my phone. Okay, good night. I'll see you in the morning. It's 7:12. My alarm snooze button did not snooze. It just turned off. So I woke up at 5:45, hit the snooze, which I always do every day. Usually it's 9 minutes, and I was lying there thinking, gosh, that 9 minutes took a long time. And I looked at my phone, it was 6:52, and they said you have to sit up between 6:30 and 7. So of course I was freaking out. Even though I should have known it's the middle of winter, they're going to let me in even if I get here a bit late. Lucky I had a shower last night so I could just jump up and put clothes on. I quickly went and got a coffee. I only got it from Macca's because I wanted to get cash out and just wanted to do two things at once, because I wasn't sure if they took the cash at the gate when I entered. Of course they were fine. He was lovely. He's like, what have you got? I said, just bric-a-brac, secondhand. So he's popped me in a spot. Now I'll set up. I always freak out if I'm running late. I'm such like a you've got to do the right thing or you can't happen. But of course, like it's 10 minutes past. Lucky it's just down the road. I would have been really pissed if that was Camberwell and I have a carload of junk and I missed out and had to unload it all from the car again. How annoying would that be? It's 8:30, all set up. I'm so bad. I've already spent... much have I spent? 13 and 15, so $28 on stuff before I've sold one thing. Super slow start here today. There's not many stalls at all. It's so sad for me because this market used to be so amazing when it was on the next oval over there. But we can't compare, and I'm not going to be one of those people that complains about how stuff used to be when it's not like that anymore. But it used to be really big and good. At this time of morning, there would just be dealers everywhere, like that had antique shops, or one of the people that used to come to my stall because I would do a pre-love stall every couple of months because I used to just go op shopping heaps and find stuff, or garage selling. She used to have a stall at the Chapel Street Bazaar, so she always would come to my stall because I would have generally some good stuff. But yeah, it's very quiet. I swear to God, I don't even care how much I make. I just don't want to have to pack up all this stuff and take it home. There's literally no one next to me. There's these guys over here, and then this whole row, there's a massive gap, which is annoying because when people drive past, it kind of looks super empty. Probably better if they would like bunch all the stalls up the front half of the market, so at least it looks like a full market with no gaps. But maybe these stalls were booked and people just haven't turned up, who knows. Anyway, I don't have a clothes rack, but I bought this off one of the studio members and they suggested just to use that, just put it over the table, and it's actually worked quite well. I bought this because I was going to use it for my market stall for finders keepers and hang my wall hangings off it, but this works quite well as a clothes rack. You wouldn't want to put too many more things on there because it's gappy a bit, but and then I've just got a heap of random stuff. I'm selling some plants too, which is sad, but I'm not looking after them properly. Yeah, go for it. 9 o'clock and I've sold 41, but I spent 28 plus the stall, so I'm up to still in the red. Okay, another negative about this market is now that it's on this oval, it's really far away from the public toilet, so I've just run over to McDonald's. If you don't need to wee every 5 seconds, you'll be fine. It's pack up time. I tell you what, get me at the end of a pre-loved market where I'm selling my household stuff. I will give you the bargain of the century. Because I just don't want to pack up anything, you know? And I just sold this guy this amazing metal vase urn thing, which I paid probably, I think $10 here. And I could have sold it for 10 on Marketplace, easy, but I gave it to him for $2 because he was like, will you take $2? I'm like, yeah, sure. Because it's the end of the market, I don't want to pack up. So always get me at the end of a market. You'll get a bargain. So the things I bought was this very cool vintage basket for $3. That would be great for a plant. I bought this adorable little dish for $4. I think I'm going to use that as part of my finders keepers display. I think some tiny little ceramics sitting in that will look nice. And then I bought all of that whole pack of paper dolls. I ended up selling them. I took the ones I want to keep out, and then I ended up selling the rest for what I paid for the whole lot originally. So I made $4 profit, plus got my things. And I paid $10 for this wooden box. This is a really good wooden box. After I stopped doing markets last time around, I got rid of a lot of my props. And old vintage wooden boxes and like storage tubs are really good just for displaying and props. So I think that was money well spent. At Sunday night, I'm just in bed editing this video. 2 things I want to say. Firstly, my apologies for not doing regular sales updates throughout the day. I don't know why I didn't. It wasn't like I was run off my feet. I think I just forgot. So I had most of the sales between 10 and 12. The market finished at 1, but I did start packing up at about 12:45 because it was really quiet. Total sales came to $184. $50 of that though was my mum's marquee that I sold for her. So my sales total technically came to 154. Quite low. It was a very quiet day. I think it's just winter markets, unless you're sort of right in towards the city. I just think during the winter, it's just less likely to make money unless you know of a market that's super busy that's not in the city. Like Camberwell was great. Anyway, I spent $75. So I spent $30 on the store fee, and then I also spent $45 on, I didn't take food, but I just bought, food-wise, I only bought 2 sausages and bread for breakfast and lunch, one each. And then I bought a muffin and a water bottle because I forgot my water bottle. So I only spent $12.30. I only spent $13 on food. The rest was like vintage things, which I showed you. Now, that means that my profit for the day was only, Dolly, say hello. The profit for the day was only, what's that, 154 less 75, 79, I think. But I got rid of heaps of stuff. I was selling my I was selling my pre-loved stuff for super duper cheap. I got rid of quite a lot. I've still got quite a bit though. And normally if I was just to do a once-off random pre-loved market just to clear out clutter from my home, I would immediately after the market go and drop anything that wasn't sold off to the op shop. That way it's done. Obviously it depends on what area you're in. Not all op shops are open on Sundays. If I was to be dropping off at an op shop that wasn't open on a Sunday, I would just keep it in my car until Monday morning. First thing Monday morning, go drop it at the salvo bins or whatever. Because I am having our studio, that creative space in Mornington, is having a yard sale. So garage sale basically. And I'm keeping all of the stuff that I didn't sell today to sell there. So I will keep it. I just have to figure out where I'm going to store it. It's actually not that much. I got rid of a lot. The second thing I want to say, when I was talking about you can get a bargain from me at the end of the market, I just want to do a little caveat. That is for pre-loved only. Do not come and bargain me on my handmade or Rondell Designs brand products because I do not bargain on my handmade stuff. Absolutely not. And it actually kind of pisses me off when people try and bargain for handmade stuff because it's a different thing. You wouldn't go into a shop and bargain for the price. But pre-loved and like trash and treasure market, as if it's pre-loved stuff, absolutely haggle away. I haggle as well when I'm at a pre-loved market as a shopper. So 2 completely different things, 2 completely different markets. So just be mindful of that if you are at markets and it's handmade stuff. I do not recommend haggling. So that was today. I will try that market again in spring and summer. And also what I was thinking, because on the way home, I actually remembered the last time I did that market many years ago, when it was still on the other oval, I had a shop at the time in the Dramata Industrial Estate called the Artful Collective, where we used to like sublease little parts of the shop to make local makers. And I would often on a Sunday, because we were closed on Sundays, take a bit of a selection of everyone's stuff to markets. And I did do that market. And I remember I sold about $600. I think it was January, so it was peak tourist time. So what I might do next time I do that market is actually book a double stall, and I'll have one stall set up pre-loved and one stall next to it set up with my handmade stuff. It'll look like 2 totally different stalls because I'll have my marquee with my handmade stuff and just have the pre-loved stuff out in the open. Or the other option I could do is like I did at Camberwell, have one side pre-loved and one side handmade. But I feel like it would be good to completely separate the 2. So I might do that. And then I can literally compare which market stall does better on the day. That'd be a good video. I'm going to do that just for the video. So I hope you enjoyed this little mini market vlog. Next weekend is Finders Keepers. So before the next market vlog where I'm going to tell you how I went with Finders Keepers, oh my gosh, I hope I do well. I really hope I do well. I'm actually going to upload the Finders Keepers prep video because that is a long one. Like I've been prepping for this event for months. So stay tuned for that one, which will be uploaded at some point during the week. And then the Finders Keepers vlog of the event will go up next week. Hopefully, it depends how tired I am on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I hope to get it up by midweek, but we'll see how we go. So if you are in Melbourne over the weekend from the 11th to the 13th of July, absolutely come to the Royal Exhibition Building, come say hi. It does cost entry. I think it's $10 or $8 online to get into the Finders Keepers Market. It's an amazing event. So as you walk in the main entry, my stall will actually just be off to the left. So as you walk in, you go straight to the left. I'm on the far left wall, and I don't know how far down I am, but I'll probably share it on my Instagram, which is at Rondell, during the week, so it makes it easy for people to find me. I'm so excited. If you're a subscriber of my YouTube channel, let me know, because I'll have a little surprise for you. Okay, thanks for watching, and see you next time.